Hey guys, E2A here, and welcome back to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team video. Today, I'm going to bring you guys my ultimate trading and investing guide for the January Player of the Month, which is going to be announced around about the 8th of February. Throughout this video, I'm going to be showing you guys who has performed well this month in the Premier League, so who is likely to actually win the award, what Squad Challenge requirements we are likely to see, and finally the best investments that you can make, and when you can actually pick them up to get them at their cheapest. So I've got loads of really helpful tips and advice for you guys in this video that will hopefully help you make a ton of coins on FIFA 17. So if you could leave a like on the video, that would be awesome. 200 likes would be very much appreciated, as I have put a lot of time and effort into this video. And also, if you are new around here, don't forget to subscribe, as I'm very close to 20,000 subscribers right now. I may have hit that by the time this video comes out, but if I haven't, then don't forget to subscribe. Without further ado, let's go on into the video. First up, we're going to be looking at who is most likely to actually win the Player of the Month award and get that Squad Challenge card on FIFA 17. Now, although the Premier League haven't officially released a shortlist yet, they will be doing that in the next couple of days. We've still got a rough idea of which players are most likely to win the award, and this is mainly thanks to Gummy FIFA. I'll leave a link down below to him. I saw his tweet on Twitter showing a list of the players who've had the best performances so far throughout January. So first up, we've got Harry Kane. He's managed to score 5 goals and get 2 assists in January. Very good. He scored the joint most goals and got a good amount of assists as well for Tottenham. A lot of Tottenham players are in this video, which does make it pretty easy for investments as well. Next up, Christian Eriksen. No goals, but he has got 3 assists and has been very key for Tottenham throughout January. Also, Dele Alli, 5 goals and 1 assist, and that's playing as a centre mid as well, so he's playing a lot further back than Kane and still managed to score the most goals, or the joint most goals, throughout this month, which is very good. I think personally he's the player who is most likely to win it. It's between Dele Alli and Harry Kane in my opinion. Also, though, we do have Jermaine Defoe, who got 4 goals, no assists. We've got Olivier Giroud, who got 3 goals and 2 assists, which is not too bad there. He's also one who could potentially win the award. And finally, Andre Gray, who scored 4 goals and got no assists, although 3 of them were in the same game, so I'm not too sure about him, but still 4 goals is not too bad at all. So the players who I think are most likely to win the award are Harry Kane, Christian Eriksen, Dele Alli and Olivier Giroud. I think it's between Harry Kane and Dele Alli, as they scored the most goals, and especially Alli, as he scored 5 goals as a midfielder, and he's the player who I think is most likely to win it, and he's the player who I would most like to actually win the award, as he would link perfectly between Player of the Month Heung-min Son and Raheem Sterling, who I use in my main FUT Champions team. Normally I use his inform, and yeah, his Squad Challenge card would make a nice upgrade. But now we've got a rough idea of which players are likely to win the award. It makes the investing quite a lot easier, as there are a lot of Tottenham players included. So without further ado, let's head over to Ultimate Team, and I'll show you guys some really good investments that you can pick up. Got a lot of different budgets covered, so you can get some investments if you don't have too many coins, and also I've got some informal investments for people with slightly more coins as well. So a lot of different investments to cover everyone's budget, so let's go on into the investments. In the past, for all of the previous Player of the Month Squad Builder challenges, we've had 4 different teams we have to complete the whole Squad Builder challenge. Now normally one of them is a league, one of them is a nation, and then they add in 2 slightly random ones. So normally the league of the player, obviously the Premier League, as it is the Player of the Month award for the Premier League, is likely to be maybe an 84, 85 or 86 rated Premier League team, maybe with 1 or 2 informs in. And there's also going to be a nation one most likely. So for example, if Harry Kane wins, it will be maybe a full England team that's 84 rated with 2 or 3 informs in. Same if Dele Alli wins, it will be an England team. If Giroud wins, it will be a French team. And if Eriksen wins, it could be a Danish team. They'll normally do that. And then they add in a more kind of random one. So I think with Costa, if there was a full inform team where you needed 11 informs and 30 chemistry. For Hazard, there was a team made up of 2 players from every single team that he'd played against in that month. I think for Heung-min Son, it was a team with 11 different nations and an inform in. So they seem to add in some random ones like that. So I definitely recommend going and getting cards that will cover all of those different options. So firstly, you want to get some high rated Premier League cards. The cheap ones you can get are really good. So if you can get Harry Kane, he's about 3.5k, he's great. John Terry's really good as well. They're English, so they cover the English option, and they play in the Premier League, so also cover the Premier League option. Players like Granit Xhaka, Aaron Ramsey, Joe Hart as well, they're all good, as they're high rated guys that play in the Premier League or are English as well. Players like Alderweireld, really good. He plays for Tottenham, so if they go with maybe a full Tottenham team, he's good for that, and he's a high-rated Premier League player. Leighton Baines, high-rated Premier League player, especially for a left-back, and also the highest-rated English left-back. Players like Lloris and Cech are really good, as are people like Silva, as they're really high-rated. I mean, 88-rated Cech, he goes for 9k. They're really high-rated, and they will boost up your rating for your team. And they also do play in the Premier League. And yeah, they're all really good investments. They're good ones to get if you're on a budget. Also, they're likely to throw in some informs for these Squad Builder challenges. As I said, maybe 2 or 3 informs for some of the teams. So for the Premier League team, you want high rated Premier League informs. Schmeichel, 86 rated, only 27k right now on the Xbox market. Very cheap for an 86 rated player. He's definitely a great investment to pick up. Would really recommend him. Also, Skirtle and Bernardo Silva are cheap 86 rated cards, so maybe if they don't go with a full Premier League team and it's just like an 86 or 87 rated team with 2 or 3 informs in, you could potentially go with them. Maybe not Bernardo Silva. If you do have him in your club though, make sure you keep hold of him. Skirtle you can get for like 12k, so it's no risk, and his price is going to go up in the future anyway for other squad builder challenges, so he's a good one to pick up. Ryan Shawcross is a great investment too, 84 rated Premier League inform. He's also English, so covers both of those routes there, and you can get him for about 13k, so a great one there. Trippier is by far the cheapest Tottenham inform on the market, and one of the cheapest Premier League informs too, and it's English. You can get him for about 14k right now, so definitely a good investment there. Llorente is the cheapest Premier League inform on the game. He will cost you around about 11k, so a great one to pick up there. 83 rated too, which is not too bad. And Olivier Giroud is only 22,000 coins right now on the Xbox market, and he's an 85 rated Premier League inform. Also is French, so would fit into a French squad builder challenge if Olivier Giroud does end up winning the award. And finally, you want to pick up some random special cards that aren't informs, because as I said, they normally add in a random squad builder challenge. There may be one that needs maybe 2 Movember cards, or maybe a team of the group stage card, anything like that. So I'd recommend just getting the cheapest one of each of those random special cards that aren't informs. So Alisson is the cheapest one to watch card. You can get him for about 12k there. Joe Ledley, he's the cheapest Premier League Movember card, one of the few that there are in the Premier League, and yeah, he's a really good one. Not only does he cover maybe like a Premier League team with a certain number of special cards in, also does cover a Movember route too. You can get him for 10k. Seridai is the cheapest man of the match card. You never know, they may go with man of the match cards, especially as more and more of them are going to be released over the next couple of days with a potential Africa Cup of Nations, team of the group stage and team of the tournament. Also, we've got Congolo. He's the cheapest team of the group stage card. You can get him for around about 11.5k, and EA haven't yet put them in squad builder challenges, so he could be a good one to go with right there. Also, you've got players like Wesley Schneider's Scream card for Ultimate Scream, the Halloween cards. They're potentially good ones, although they have already been needed for squad builder challenges. So I do have a few in my club, but I wouldn't really recommend getting them if you don't already have any. And also Dahoud is quite a cheap and slightly higher rated Movember card right here, so it could potentially be a good one to pick up. So these are all the investments I'm going to be making. I'd recommend getting these cards right here during lightning rounds around 6, 7 or 8 PM with the new Lunar packs out. There's loads of cards being released on the market, and it's a great time to buy right now, as all of the cards are much cheaper than normal. They're even cheaper than during Team of the Year because there's so many packs being opened. And yeah, I think during lightning rounds you're going to be able to get these cards even cheaper. You can snipe them or get them on bid. And yes, just a great time to get these cards right now. And I'd recommend keeping hold of the cards and then just keeping an eye on their price. You don't always want to sell the cards once the squad builder challenge has come out. Sometimes you do, but sometimes you don't. I'd say with these random cards down here, I'd recommend just keeping them and just seeing if they're included. If they are, you can sell them on. If they're not, just keep hold of them. They'll be needed for future squad builder challenges. With the informs like this, again, I would just keep an eye on them. If their prices rise, sell them when you're comfortable with the amount of profit you're able to make, because often the prices are actually higher before the actual squad builder challenge comes out. For example, Suso, he's a card a lot of people invested in, the inform card. For the Costa squad builder challenge, he was 10k. He rose up to around 40k before the squad builder challenge came out. Then it was released, and everyone panicked sold their cards, and he dropped down to about 25k. So just keep an eye on the player prices, and if they've risen enough to a kind of value where you're comfortable with the coins you're making, and you'll take the profit, you can just sell them on and get the coins without having any risk of potentially losing out. Or if you do want to risk it and maybe make a few more coins, then just keep hold of the cards until the squad builder challenge is released, and you can sell them on then. There is more of a risk, you could potentially lose out, but you could maybe make more profit as well. It really does depend what squad builder challenges are released. So if you do get maybe some of the random cards down here, and then they need a team with like one to watch card in and an 84 rating, you're really going to be able to make a ton of coins with someone like Alisson. So yeah, I'd recommend investing in these cards right here. If there are any players who you are going to be investing in that I've missed out in this video, be sure to leave a comment down below. Also do, as said in the intro, don't forget to leave a like on the video. That would be awesome. Subscribe if you are new around here. Hopefully this video will help you guys out, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Take care.